So I'm here on Election Day on this beautiful day in Upland, Indiana, in Grand County, and I'm voting for John McCain and Mitch Daniels. John McCain strictly pro-life, and Mitch Daniels on just an overall good job that I perceive on running the state of Indiana. Yeah, it's here on the campus of Taylor University. Upland, Indiana is a small college town. The college makes up most of the population of the town. It's that much of a college town. In a rural area, of course, and most people would have never heard of Upland, Indiana. And I'm registered to vote here, even though I'm originally from Miami, Florida. Mainly around the north of Hialeah and around the Hialeah area, but I say I'm from Miami, Florida. Especially here, nobody knows where Hialeah is. And I'm registered to vote here. I'm going to be a teacher here and getting my licensure in the state anyway, so I might as well get a residency while I'm here at college at Taylor University. And so, yep, I'm voting with most of the campus, apparently. Yeah, so I have class now. After class, I have 3 hours before my next class, and that's when I'm going to go vote. I'm part of several voting blocks, which would have made my vote different, I guess. I'm part Hispanic, part Arab. I'm a college student, of course. So I guess based on that, you would thinking Obama. But my true identity is in Christ. So I'm voting strictly pro-life today. I'm voting John McCain. I want more Supreme Court justices that are not going to legislate from the bench, and that's my major issue. If not, Obama is a good candidate. But most of the college students actually on this Christian university's campus are voting on the economy. It's the economy, stupid. 41.17%, and 63.5% of them are voting for John McCain, on all the scope of the issues, but 63.5% included voting for John McCain, and then 26.2% Barack Obama, based on a survey of 419 students. Given that it was not conducted really scientifically, it was given out to whoever wanted to answer. So the most vocal people answered that. So it may not be a good representation of how our school will vote and why they're voting this election, but it's the best thing that we have. We have students from all kinds of states. Yeah, we have people from Detroit, from Chicago, a lot of people from Chicago, which will be a strong supporter of Obama. Detroit and Michigan is in the Democratic column. But we also have a significant amount of people from Ohio, which is a battleground state, right next door. This is more of a regional college and more attracts people from the area, but it's a good college. And Ohio, Pennsylvania, there's a significant number of people from Pennsylvania here. So we have a lot of Battle State voters here that are probably voting absentee, but I'm registered right here in Upland, Indiana, and so we'll see how today goes. And I'm going to class right now, and we'll get back to it later. So I'm walking to class now, and just a beautiful day here in Upland, and I just wanted to share a couple other things before I go to class and go vote. Last time I was actually denied the right to vote. I had to cast a provisional ballot, which I didn't get validated later on because I didn't have an Indiana state license or a U.S. passport with me. This time I brought my U.S. passport, so I have identification that I should be able to vote this time. But yeah, I wasn't able to vote in the primaries for Rockefeller, so this will be my first vote. So I'm going to vote now, and yeah, I'm bringing reading material, a book that I have to read for class from William Carpenter for Josh McDowell, because he had the lines along. One person said it was an hour 30 minutes, but you know, it's worth it. It's worth it for this right that so many people died for. Okay, up here at Upland Church, and go stand in line and vote right now. This is my designated precinct, and it's a pretty long line, but it's not too bad. So we got a pretty long line, about an hour 30 minutes. Some last minute campaigning, about it. So we got some other Taylor University students here. So I just came out of voting. My first vote. Cool stuff. I'm back at Taylor University after voting. The entire voting experience went really smoothly. The poll workers were really nice. Everyone was really nice. There was only three machines. They were all electronic, and I heard that normally they have 2 locations, but this time they only had 1 because they got new machines and they only had a budget for 3 of them. So that didn't help. The line, but it was only an hour and a half that I spent there. Just some interesting stories that I've heard on other people's experiences. Somebody on my wing that is from Florida, so he's registered to vote in Florida, ordered an absentee ballot, and he clearly indicated he wanted it sent here to Indiana, but they sent it to his home in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So I'm glad that my vote actually counted here, or it should have counted, unless there's some computer glitch. Everything went well, and people in back of us actually. One of the ladies actually registered 3 times because she thought she had to register every time for the election. Also, the person in front of us thought that she had to be out of town to get an absentee ballot, and then she realized, a lot of people that she knew were voting absentee, and she realized that you didn't, and somebody else there was like, oh, they never asked me for a reason why, voting absentee, that you can do it just to vote early. And that's interesting. The statement of how the economy is affecting people is that the person behind me actually is doing well now. Supposedly their sales are up 700% for one of their products because Walmart decided to pick them, I guess, as a distributor, and because the people that Walmart was normally going to were raising prices and they weren't. And so, just the antidote there that Indiana economy is doing fairly well, I guess, compared to the rest of the nation. But then they were also talking about how Sallie Mae went out of business in Marianne in front of us, and so all kinds of different stories there as far as the economy and how people are feeling the impact. At Eastbrook High School, I heard that their voting machines broke down, which is north of here, and so their line is really backed up, from what I understand. So I'm glad that didn't happen here, and I was able to vote.